even though this video is for Musette from English Suite number 3 by Johann Sebastian Bach. This is a nice simple little piece, very flowing, and the hands are going to stay close to the middle of the piano keyboard. I'm going to start off by playing the whole first line, just so you can hear what it sounds like, and then we'll walk through it note by note. I'm going to start with my 3-finger on D. You may have noticed that I played F sharps. That is the key for this piece. All Fs will be sharped. Now let's go through it note by note, starting with our 3-finger on D, right by middle C. And this measure is going to be a quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes. So 3-finger D, quarter note. Then we'll have 4-finger E, followed by 2-finger C sharp, which are both 1/8 notes. Then we cross our thumb up to D. We crossed it underneath. That's a quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes, 3-finger on G, 4-finger on A. Then we'll have our 5-finger on B, quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes, 4-finger on A, 2-finger F sharp. Then 3-finger on G, that's quarter note, thumb on D, quarter note, 3-finger G, quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes, 4-finger on A, 2-finger on F sharp. Now we're going to cross our thumb under again to get to G, and we're just going to walk it up. This whole next measure is all 1/8 notes. Thumb G, 2-finger A, 3-finger B, 4-finger C, 5-finger D, 3-finger B, 4-finger C, 2-finger A, and then a half note, 3-finger on B to finish the line. Now for the second line, well, the first line will repeat if you're going to play the piece as it's written. So you repeat that whole first line again. Then the second line, we're going to move our hand. Our 3-finger is going to go to D, and this is the D above middle C, an octave above. This is the same kind of pattern as we've had before, quarter notes and 1/8 notes. So D is a quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes, 4-finger E, followed by 2-finger C. And then you can do 3-finger on D again, another quarter note, followed by actually the rest of them are 1/8 notes in this measure, 2-finger C, followed by thumb on A. Squunch your hand together to bring your pinky to the B right next to your thumb. 5-finger on B, 3-finger G, 4-finger A, 2-finger F sharp. Now we're on the third measure. 3-finger G, that's a quarter note. Thumb on D, that's a quarter note. Then 4 1/8 notes. 2-finger E, thumb on D, 4-finger G, thumb on D. Now the last measure, 2-finger E, thumb on D, 4-finger G, thumb on D, 2-finger E, thumb on D, 5-finger A. And that last one is a quarter note. Here's the whole second line. We're going to start the third line with a simple 2-note chord. Our 2-finger will be on F sharp, and our 4-finger will be on A. This is a half note. Then you can put your 2-finger on the A instead. That's a quarter note, followed by 2 1/8 notes, 3-finger B and thumb on G. Then 4-finger on C, quarter note, followed by 1/8 notes for the rest of the measure. 3 finger B, thumb on G, 5 finger E, 3 finger C, 4 finger D, 2 finger B. Third measure, we're going to squinch our hand a little bit. Put your forefinger on the C, above middle C. These are all eighth notes for the rest of the line. 4 finger C, 3 finger B, 2 finger A, thumb on G, 2 finger A, 3 finger B, 4 finger C, 3 finger B, 2 finger A, thumb on G. Cross your 3 finger over to F sharp, 4 finger G, 5 finger A, 4 finger G, 3 finger F sharp, 2 finger E. So the third line sounds like this, starting with the chord. And here is the fourth line. It's going to start right where we left off on the third line. We're going to put our thumb on D. And that is a dotted half note, 3 beats, followed by 2 eighth notes. Squinch your hand just a little bit together. Put your forefinger on the E right above that D, followed by 2 finger C. Cross your thumb under, thumb on D, then 3 finger G, followed by 4 finger A, little finger B. That's a quarter note, followed by 2 eighth notes, 4 finger A, 2 finger F sharp, 3 finger G, quarter note, thumb on D, quarter note. Now the final eighth notes here, 5 finger on B, 2 finger F sharp, 3 finger G, thumb on D. Stretch your 5 finger all the way up to the D above, then 2 finger F sharp, 3 finger G, thumb on D, 5 finger B, 2 finger F sharp, 3 finger G, thumb on D. Final chord, quarter note chord, thumb is on D and 3 fingers on G. So the whole last line sounds like this. 1,